Check this shit out. I'm gonna let the video speak for itself. What do you think about this? Leave your comments in the comments. This sucks.
Hello.
Hi, Tina.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Good. I'm just out right now, and Josh isn't answering the phone. You said he was at home with you with the kids. Can you put him on for me?
He's busy right now with the kids. He's in the pool. I mean, I can't put him on. I mean, stop being so needy. Let the guy have some fun. He's swimming.
Okay, but it's kind of important. Can you just get him on the phone?
Oh, come on, baby. It can't be that important. I'll tell him whatever you need me to tell him. Or just wait till you get home and you can talk to him. You're swimming with the kids. They're going to all cry, and then I'm going to have to go out there. It's just going to be crazy. You'll be all right, you know. You'll be fine.
If you don't know what's happening, it's, I think, a guy and his girl. Seems like wife and husband, which... Ooh. She's calling the mom of the husband, and the mom's lying to the wife on behalf of the husband. While the husband's sitting there like, yeah, that's my mom! As if that's a good thing.
The guy break.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess he's just swimming with the kids. You can't get him.
No, honey. He's swimming with the kids. Oh, man, I don't know what you don't get. Just give him a break. You don't need him every minute of the day. Jeez, I mean, you just left. You'll be fine.
All right, well, okay.
We'll see you when you get home. Bye.
All right, bye. Wow.
Let's go!
So who's swimming with the kids then right now?
That's good.
It's probably Jay.
Well, okay, there's a lot wrong with this video. Well, the obvious one is he's glad that his mom is gaslighting his wife on his behalf so that he could get away from her for a little bit, which if they weren't together testing this hypothesis, that's presumably the intention behind why she's doing that. On top of doubling down, right? Saying, oh, you're so needy. Why don't you just leave him alone? On top of lying, you're also putting her down. As if like, oh, I'm a wife and I'm looking for my husband. Do you know where he is? Yeah, let me just lie on his behalf as his mom. Was this curated beforehand? That leads me to the second one. The second big problem with this. He's glad that she's doing that. You're glad that your mom's gaslighting your wife so that you can, I don't know, have an outlet to be able to escape from her. It's like, what type of dynamic is this? You're glad that she's doing that. As if like, that indicates you kind of want to have an outlet to be able to escape from your wife for a little bit instead of just communicating with her and being like, hey man, if I'm ever out and about and you text me and you need something and I'm just doing my own thing, please respect that. I will return, you have my word. But shit like this, that kind of muddles that. Third thing, the wife, she's clearly aware of this to the point at which she wanted to test it and create a goddamn TikTok video about it. And this is her reaction to it. Your husband and your mom are indicating major red flags, and here you are, the best retaliatory measure you have to it is to create a TikTok video to show other people what's going on in your dumbass relationship. Do you not see the problem here? This is me theoretically speaking to the wife. You think that you're just able to just water under the bridge? You don't really see the problem with this. It's a level of like deceit, a level of misinformation that's being reinforced by your husband. What else does that entail? What else does that denote? Because that's not good. That's really, really not good. And what kind of takes away, I guess, my own degree of sympathy here is this is what you do in retaliation to it. You broadcast it on the internet to show other people how it's dumb. Because yes, it's dumb, and here we are talking about it. But like, you need other people's opinions to point out how this is not good. That's my mom. Yeah, that's what she's doing. If I were in your position, I would have so many questions about that. Jesus Christ. Did you coordinate this with her? Why do you think this is a good thing? Why do you want there to be an outlet for other people to lie to me on your behalf? And not only to lie to me, but to shame me for simply reaching out to see where my husband is. And the husband's like, yeah, that's my mom. She's got my back. The mom should have been like, oh, no, he's not here. Is he with you? No, I don't know where he is. Now, that would be a better lie. And because that would, you know, seemingly be more of an honest answer, but like realistically, there shouldn't be any room for lies. There really shouldn't be any room for deceit. What is it that you're hiding from each other? How are you supposed to trust each other after this? What the hell is this? You have kids with him? That's kind of what takes away my sympathy from this. It's like tiny little pockets of, that doesn't look right. That doesn't feel right. And you're right to be able to, I mean, your attempt to point out what's wrong with this is you making a TikTok. That seems to be the modern day equivalent of approaching your problems. Just complain about it online. You're good. Like there's a clear issue here, and I don't have sympathy for her because it's like, in what other ways do you have to put up with this type of behavior that's similar to this type of thing? Really? Because that's a foundation built on deceit, on not showing each other the truth. Where's the trust in that? Yet you're in a nuclear family unit with this guy? Impending divorce, excellente. Let's see what other people have to say about this in the comments, right? He can't see the divorce yet. That's why he's over there laughing. It's funny until it's not. Yeah, I don't think anything about that was funny, lol. Of course not. But to the first comment, he can't see the divorce yet? Yet, sure. I mean, that's presuming that the girl is actually willing to develop a spine to be able to deal with this thing. Granted, if she's in it, she's probably gonna wanna stay in it because of, you know, her feelings and her values and such. And loyalty, even though I chose a shitty person to be loyal to, that's where my empathy kind of just dissolves. I don't know, man. With shit like this, you'd be surprised at the extent people are willing to go just to maintain their dumbass delusions when it comes to their personal relationships. The divorce would be the positive outcome to this scenario, because it's like, why are you lying to me? Why are you surrounded by people who are also lying to me? Why do you think that that's a good thing? We have kids? This won't cause any problems in the future, absolutely not. Yeah, divorce would be the positive outcome here. Not for the kids. What that also is another layer that takes back my sympathy here. You had kids with this person. Yeah, this is what the foundation of your relationship is built on. Deceit. A mother that gaslights on the husband's behalf, and the husband thinks that it's a good thing. Yeah, that's my mom! Yes, lie to this dumb bitch! Don't tell my wife where I am! Excellent. You guys are doing great. That's why I just don't respect relationships. It's all mindless garbage. How long, if these people have had kids together, how long have they been together? How old are the kids? In what other ways has this, something must have motivated, something did motivate you to make this video. What were those things that did that? Did you start noticing that your mom is lying to you? Or his mom is lying to you? That's no good, buddy. You didn't do your due diligence and here you are. Yeah, it's a pretty tragic video when you peel back the layers, but I don't really give a shit about the pain caused by that, because it's like you made that decision and here you are. Yeah, her body language is screaming and he's over here with headphones jamming out. She looks sad, honestly. Her eyes change when she realizes how bad it really is. Yeah, her body language is screaming. You know the great thing about regular language? You can communicate that instead of hoping that someone else is gonna pick up on it through what you subtly suggest through the way that you move. How about you say to the husband, you hang up on the dumb bitch mom and you're just like, hey, this is not good. You're lying to me. And you're surrounded by people who reinforce your lying on top of shaming me simply for trying to reach out, to figure out where you are, to figure out what you're doing. Because it's like, that implies that the husband almost speaks to his mom about how obnoxious his wife is. Oh, she's so needy. She always needs me to do stuff for her. This, that. Could you lie on my behalf? And even if that wasn't there, why is she lying? Why is the husband celebrating that she's lying as if that's a good thing? That's like spinelessness right there. That's what I hate about tribalism. Is your mom willing to do this for you because like you're her son? One of many things I just don't like about humans. We don't care about like what's right or wrong. We do stuff to hedge our own bets in accordance to what we find to be important. And the mom finds her son to be important, so she's gonna act like a goddamn freaking little newt in order to benefit him. Which, this is such a weird way to want to benefit somebody, honestly. Like this is disgusting. Let's see what this guy has to say. It's fake for followers, they're content creators. If everyone who fell for the pitched in 515, we could have enough to form lobbyist campaign to end the lobby, to out-lobby to corporations poisoning us. It's like these people took a basics of acting class which told them they need to tie actions to their feelings, yet 90% of the thread is eating it up. What kind of bit is this? Why would you not think people would believe that this is true? Which I don't know if it is or isn't true. But it's like stuff like this, it's so nuanced and so specific, that absolutely makes sense if it were to be true. And if it's not, what the fuck? What are you thinking What's the point? Is it just to show that is it to make your followers believe that you have an unhealthy relationship so you can get views and attention? That's just as bad as if this thing were real. Because if it were real, that's just like average human garbage. But like all of you being in on that, huh? Like, what's the point of that? I just don't get it. Was the point simply so that people would respond to it and give it attention and views? Maybe, sure. But that's just as bad as if this thing were real. Do you think that like somehow takes away from the depravity of the situation? Like, gross, honestly. This humans, man. Like, this is poopy poop. Poor woman, one could sense the hurt and disappointment in her voice. If I was that dude in the conversation, would go like, hey mom, I'm sitting here too. Wife lady here mentioned to me about some concern she was having with things between you two. I asked wife lady to make the call so I can understand even if I didn't, blah, blah, blah. Want to believe it, but you've given me no choice to accept. She would, without question, I'll be stopping over this evening and we're going to have a talk. Make your chicken bake, please. The dude is a moron. No, the woman and the dude are a moron. Maybe he's had prior conversations with his mom saying, hey, I don't like it when my dumb bitch wife reaches out and asks me for stuff. You're over here celebrating about his mom's gaslighting to his wife, the person that he's put into an exclusive role in his life. The woman's also a moron, because it's like, really? This is how it manifests your discontent? You make a TikTok video about it instead of like, hey, speaking to your husband, I don't like this. You're lying to me, and your mom's lying to me, and you're thinking that your mom lying to me is good. What else is going on here that I should be worried about? It's a joke. One more comment. Saying things like, you don't need him every second and give him a rest while lying through your teeth is textbook gaslighting. Oh yes, and it's not just that by itself. The husband thinks that it's good. The wife has some thing in her head that's motivating her to make this video and to do this, create this situation, to figure out if like his mom's a goddamn freaking little slug, instead of, I don't know, addressing it with her husband, addressing it with his mom. Like, there's just so much wrong. I don't have respect for relationships. There's a lot of stupid shit like this, and even if it is fake, again, that's no better. That's really not a better situation than the alternative. Because the alternative, it's like, there's a little bit more pity to be applied to the woman. Because it's like, you seem to just not be able to approach things in a healthy, intelligent adult fashion, and you surround yourself with people who are willing to lie to you openly and be happy about it and celebrate it. So yeah, just a little interesting video into the gross ass complex nature of the human psyche. Gross.